Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. Tuesdays with Terrence. Let's make it private. Let's make it private. Private. Come on. Terrence Bar Dewey. Let's make it public. Let's get up in there. Make it public. Make it public. Make it public. Make it public. Let's get in there real quick. How you all doing tonight? Let's make it public, man. Let's make it public. Let's make it public. Make it public. Make it public. Make it public. Edit privacy. Boom. It's public. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Tuesdays with Terrence. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Welcome to another episode of Tuesdays with Terrence. My name is Terrence Bardui. Some people call me H. Some people call me Havis. Some people call me Terrence. Some people call me Mr. Bardui. And some people call me what? Little boy. That's a little boy going all the way to the 767. Whitey Kumuli, the Commonwealth of Dominica. Dominica made me, Boston raised me, now the South sustains me, man. I'm so excited. It's Tuesday night. I'm lit. I'm ready to go. I had a wine cooler over there, but oh man, that was a ginger beer. You all know I don't drink. How are you doing tonight? Welcome to the show. For those of you who are on, let me see who's on so I can give a little shout out. I can't see who's on. I can't see who's on. I can't see. Let's take a look. Peach Goodwill. Peach Goodwill. I got a little surprise for you tonight. So stay tuned. You'll see what it is. And all the others who are watching tonight, welcome to another episode of Tuesdays with Terrence. Like I said, my name is Terrence Bardui. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to be at the show. You all know it. I look forward to Tuesdays. It doesn't matter where I'm at, where I be. I'm ready to do this thing right now. So it's a live show. I'll play a little music in a minute. Get it going. Traveling tomorrow. So I'm trying to get it in as quick as I can. So welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you? You know, it's Tuesday, June 6th. We're in a new month. I hope you're embracing June. June is men's month, they say. It's also Annuity Awareness Month. We'll talk about that a little bit tonight. We'll talk a little bit about that tonight, and we'll talk a little bit more about, you know, some other things. Guys know I'm not selling anything. I'm just selling knowledge, right? So welcome to the show, and all the others who are tuning in from different channels. While you're doing that, before we do a little um, housekeeping, let's start it up with our little music. You know how I do what I do. I'm the DJ, the producer, the everything. All right, y'all ready? Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I won't play all of it though. Day after day, I'm more come for you. Yet I look for the light through the pouring rain. You know that's a game that I hate to lose. And I'm feeling the strain. Ain't it a shame? Oh, give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Oh, give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Oh, mama, listen, beginning to think that I'm wasting time. I don't understand the things I do. Oh, the world outside looks so unkind. Now I'm counting on you to carry me through. Oh, dear beat boys, and free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. You know, I'm enjoying this tune right here. The reason why I'm enjoying it is because I'm learning on the guitar, and I got some friends learning to sing it as well. I'm gonna be playing with them to do that. But I'm really excited tonight. Welcome to the show, Miss Delphina Libla. Veronica D, all the way from Dominica, and Elizabeth Bardui in Brooklyn. Sakafet, Elizabeth Badwill. I may have a surprise for you too. I'm not telling you what it is though. Hi. So, welcome to the show. How's everybody doing? It's Tuesday, right? It's Men's Month, and I'm a man. And I want to thank each and every one of you for supporting Tuesdays with Terrence. You mean so much to me, every single one of you, especially my regulars, like Peach Goodwill and Delphina and Veronica and Elizabeth and all the others who are watching on different platforms. There are some people watching on YouTube, Bardui Financial Services, some people watching on LinkedIn, Havis Bardui, H. Terrence Bardui on LinkedIn, some people watching on Twitter. Twitter is HTB964. That's my Twitter handle. Some people watching my Facebook business page, Bardui Financial Services, and some of you are watching Havers Bardui right here on Facebook Live. I'm so excited for our program tonight. But just before we start, you know what I always do? I always look at markets and see how markets are doing. And let's take a look for those of you who are still in the markets, taking your risk in your 401ks and all your different stuff. Well, let me look at the different level. I didn't put the internet on this phone here. Let's check this real quickly here for you. Let's take a look and see how it's doing. The Dow Jones was up 1042. The Nasdaq was up 46.99, and the S&P was up 1006. So you all make a little money today, a little money, but it don't matter because my clients sleep like this because they participate in the gains of the market. They're not in the market. I was just talking to a client of mine today, one of my ace booning clients. They just called me. I actually spoke to their husband this afternoon. I talked to him about something, and then she called me and we talked a little bit, and that was exciting. It's always exciting talking to the people that I help. It's always exciting talking to people who want my help. And what's more exciting is you always hear me say on my post on social media, some will, some may, some won't. Next. You see, in my business, I always got to be chasing the next one. Because for those of you who know me very well, Peach Guru will tell you that, the person who's normally watching on the right now, Delphina, was my guitar. No guitar tonight. No guitar tonight. Delphina and Elizabeth Bardui know me the longest. Then Peach Goodwill, then Veronica. There's other people watching that I can't see, but Peach Goodwill will tell you this. Sometimes I say I'll call you, my business partner, my client, and I never call, and it doesn't mean that I didn't want to call you. Life just happens. So there was two people, two clients, two people. I made a post a couple of days ago about why, if you have children, why you need life insurance. And someone said, hey, Liz, I need life insurance. This person I know for like 40 years. And, I called them, no answer. I text them, they respond. And they say, yeah, I want to call you tomorrow night, which was last night. They didn't call me. I was like, damn, who does that? Me too. There's somebody else I was talking to yesterday. They said, well, I'm getting ready for work. I'm going to look at my schedule and call you back. They didn't call me. Now I know what you all be feeling when I don't call you all back. When I say I want to call you back, it hurts. I almost made a post about it. It hurts. But you know what? I'm excited because, it's all right. It's all right to not to call back. Oh, my. You see Roy Sakafet Naman? Jabawi, all the way in Florida. How are you doing? Atlin Pittman, bonsoir, all the way in St. Martin. I think you're on the Dutch side, the French side, I don't remember, but you're on some side, and you're all in St. Martin. Should be talking to Adeline Pittman as well, so she can help you. She does the same thing as I do out there, so she should be able to help you guys. How you guys are doing? Since Lucille Roy is on, maybe I may put a little soca or something on for her, because she likes to shake a big boom boom. Jabba, we like to shake the boom boom, the pampala. But on a serious note, guys, I'm so excited to be on tonight. Just before I start, I'm going to switch hats. You guys know Tuesdays with Terrence is my brand. In the back, it says Bardui Financial Services. And yes, some of you are going to get a shirt, but in time. And Kamem, that's my moniker. Someone told me I should copyright that. Maybe I should Kamem or shall I point, right? But June is Father's Day's month. And, one of my clients gave me this, so I got to put it on. See, it has my name on it, Terrence. It has And music clef has a guitar. See that? Man, it don't match the black, but I love it. It says Terrence on it. H. Terrence Bardui. Some people call me H. Some people call me Havis. So for Father's Day, man, I'm sporting my Father's Day cap for my esteemed colleague and client. Thank you. I appreciate you. I love it. So I'm gonna wear it tonight. I'm not wearing the Kamam tonight. I'm not wearing Terrence. It's Tuesdays with Terrence, right? It's Tuesdays with Terrence. So just before we start the show, um, before I play my theme song, if, well, if Miss Bowie is still on the line, you still away. Um, I gonna play a line of a soca for you. But if you're not there, moving on. Marcella Jean-Louis Papa Medjala Point. You should copyright it. Yeah, you told me that too. You so did say that. So Roy, you have to say you there. You have to say if you're not there, I gonna play my theme song and start the show. So you need to say something. I'm so excited um, to be doing the show tonight. We're gonna talk about some stuff. Someone made a post today, and I'm going to actually work on that post. You say laugh out loud. You there? What does laugh out loud mean? Laugh out loud means play the song or don't play the song. You have to say play it. You know, you have to say something. Play the soca. Let me see. Sugar boom, boom, Marcella, that for you. Yeah, yeah. You know, one of my clients just sent me a thing. They said, you forgot all about that, huh? It's all right. I wear it sometimes. You just don't know. Yes, 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 yes. People are sending me all kind of texts and making me laugh. I can't even really. I can't even really. Oh my gosh, you people are wicked. You people are wicked, 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 wicked. All right, let's play a little soca. Okay, let's see what am I going to play there. Let me go in my archives and find something to play for all you there now. Let's see. Let's see. What can I do? Go in my archives. Play a little soca. You know what? I know what I'm gonna play. I know what I'm gonna play. Some of all you bumsy and nosy, right? Some of all that's what you all bumsy and nosy, right? So, Marcela, this one is for you, and it's for you, Silroy, as well. Because both of all you bumsy and nosy, and I can say that because we are really cool. So, say for me, somos Adisa, right? So, you ready? There it is. Try it. There it is. Hold on. It's coming up. It's coming up. It's coming up. It's coming up. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? There it is. There it is. Drink water and mind my business. I go drink water and mind my business. Mind my business. Drink water and mind my business. Who me? I don't watch people, man. I'm looking for house and land. Who me? I don't watch people things. I's a queen. I have my own king. And some of them just talk about like they know it all. Ask them how they get their Gucci clothes. I go drink water and mind my business. Mind my business. Drink water and mind my business. I go drink water and mind my business. Mind my business. Drink water and mind my business. Me and them can't be friends. I fight the battle and Jah give me help and strength. Now it's we. That can't be English. That has to be French. And some of them just talk about. All right. All right, I gotta stop. I gotta stop that. I have to behave. So, Marcelo, you shake your pampalam. You see Roy only shake all your pampalam, right? So what we're gonna do right now is play our theme song and start the show. So you guys need to tune in tonight. Stay tuned in tonight. I'm gonna have some serious conversations with you guys tonight, and I'm gonna be philosophical. I'm gonna be professional. I'm gonna be all that different things. All those different things. Uh, let's see. Yeah, you call wicked. That was someone telling me I call wicked, and they're watching the show. It's all right. It's all right. So let me get our theme song. I had to move it so I can drink water and mind my business there for a moment. Let's play our theme song. I got to play our theme song. Our theme song is sung by Jean Lapointe, my baby sister. You guys know her. You've seen her many times. See her, Miss Maynard Thomas, Point Michel's own, Lapointe's own, Jean Lapointe. See her, Jean Lapointe. That's her, my baby sister. and she sings, you don't have to be a star to be on my show. You don't have to have a million to be on my show. So stay tuned tonight. I know you guys have things you want to do. You want to watch Netflix. You want to all you mostly ladies watch the show, and I'm so proud of you. You all want to go cuddle with all your man, but tell your man watch the show. What tell him watch it. Sit down right on his lap and watch it. That's what you all need to do. So let me find my little theme song as we start the show, and then we will go from there. All right, there we go. Family, come as you are with just your heart, and I'll help you win. Are you rejected or hurt? To me, you're worth much more than you put in. Now I don't need no superstar, 'cause I'll accept you as you are. You won't be denied, 'cause I'm satisfied with the help that I can provide. You don't have to be rich family to be on my show. You don't have to have a million family to be on my show. My sister-in-law, Marcella Jean-Louis, she mission stay, she telling me these men are getting royalties for every time she sing that. No, but for her birthday, I sent her some money. I don't tell her that. She might try to blackmail me. She might try to blackmail me. But you know what? I know I'm very thankful of her for doing that for me. She did it. I have another version with her and her daughter singing, but I like this version. And although she treats me like a little brother, she's really, 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 really good to me. And I thank Bena for singing that. Point Michelle have a lot of stars. We got prime ministers, we have doctors, PhDs, nurses, teachers, singers, for Serenade, Marcella, Avis, Beulah, Delphina, Atlin, toutes sortes qualités j'ai la pointe, boy. And Point Michelle is very dear to me, as you guys know. I have another hat that says Jala Point. It's right there. I don't want to put it on. But I'm wearing it's June, my Terrence hat. It has a guitar on it. And last week I played the guitar a little bit. But tonight is June is Annuity Awareness Month, and it's also Men's Month. Last month, we celebrated the ladies for Mother's Day. I hope you all had a great Mother's Day. I played a song for you guys. Maynard sang it. Thank God for a mother like mine, for her love was so pure and divine. She taught me to love the Savior above. Thank God for a mother like mine. I'm so excited tonight. Let's start the show. Take a deep breath. Bo, nobody can steal my joy. Nobody can steal my oomph. Nobody can steal my entrepreneurship. Let me explain something to you. 3 years ago, 3.5 years ago, when I started Tuesdays with Terrence, I didn't have a clue what I was doing. If I had 2 or 3 or 4 people watching, praise the Lord. Sometimes there's hundreds of people who get to watch it on the replay. Sometimes there's a lot more people watching because some people just, there are some people I know for a fact right now who's watching. Good evening, V. Matthew. Good evening. Good to see you. Who make time to watch Tuesdays with Terrence. And some of these people I can't even help. They're in different countries, but they have family and friends. So what I tell them to do every now and then, share it or send it to, you don't have to share it, send it to them in a messenger. So let them look at it and see how I may be able to help them if they live in the continental United States. The 50 states, I can help them. So tonight, June is Annuity Awareness Month. It's a new day, a new month, and I have a new attitude. I have a very new attitude because what happens is that last month, if you'll remember, I talked about mental health awareness multiple times. I said health is wealth. As a matter of fact, yesterday I did a video and I talked about health is wealth for a life. And I want to make it very, very clear, folks. I want to make it very, very clear. If you can't work because of your health, right? Who's going to pay your bills? Tell me, who's going to do it? And secondly, if, 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 if you can't work and then all of a sudden something happens to you, how are you going to function? How are you going to function? Especially if you're a woman. Mostly women watch this show, and that's why I think women are smarter than men. Some people say, well, they like your charisma and charm. Yeah, I got that. I got charisma and charm. But the show is not about charisma and charm. The show is about financial, non-traditional financial concepts that some of you have never heard of before. And some of you may have some health challenges. You may be confined in your bed at home. You may not be. You may be going to work in pain, you know. But there's going to come a day as we all age and get older, you know, there's going to be a day where, you know, where I'm laughing because I want to share something with you guys in a second. I'm going to post it on WhatsApp or on Facebook. One of my clients sent it to me. But there's going to come a day where we might not be able to move around as we want to. I know dementia and Alzheimer's, you know, they say if you live long enough, you may have it. You know, if you have a critical illness like cancer, Maina, who sang this song, you don't have to be a star to be on my show. She's a breast cancer survivor. Had both of them moved and reconstructed. You know, I even teased that she was on the show. I said, well, did you get a D cup or a C cup? It's my baby sister. I can do that. My elder sister as well. So all of us, you know, cancer is no respecter of persons. And I'm gonna make a statement very clear tonight. Everybody needs to listen to me and write this down. One of my clients and faithful followers of Tuesdays with Terrence told me that this week or last week. I think it was probably this week. They said this to me. Having an illness is not a crime. You see, we have stigmas with certain illnesses. It's not a crime. It's not a crime. Sometimes life happens. Life happens from maybe the lives we lived, or maybe things happen. Sometimes things just happen. Stress. You have a miserable boss, a miserable husband, miserable wife, miserable girlfriend, miserable boyfriend, miserable coworker, and those stress can get to you. So that's why you gotta. I see people watching here. You see Roy. I see her walking many times. She goes walking and she has her videos. I see, you know, Delphine LeBlanc walking, and I'm not saying the rest of you guys are not walking. I've seen Veronica go. She goes walking. She's posted a whole bunch of stuff on social media, on I should say on WhatsApp, walking. You know, I see her walking with mangoes in her hand, walking up hills. So health is wealth, and I've been saying that for a long time, and I'm going to continue to say it because sometimes we take it for granted. We take it for granted, but guess what? The stigma that we have as Black folk about certain things, and we don't want to disclose, and we don't want to be transparent. It can affect you, and it can affect your loved ones as well. Now, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a nurse, I know nothing about health, but I do know good health is important. And as a matter of fact, for what I do, if your health is jacked up and broken, I can't help you. Well, I can, but you gotta have a lot of money. But I'm not looking for those with a lot of money. What did the song say? You don't have to be a star. You don't have to have 1 million to be on my show. But if you have your health, use it as leverage, equity to scale wealth or to build wealth. You're talking about, well, you know, I was just watching ESPN a little while ago, and this guy who plays for the Miami Heat, Marcellus probably get mad, Bam Adebayo. You know, he said, this is not pressure. Pressure was growing up with a mother who only made $12,000 a year. No, and he's an NBA player now. He can buy his mother a home, a house. Praise the Lord for that. And some of you, I made a post earlier this week. I say, if you have children, life insurance is paramount. For the amount of your cell phone bill or less than that, you could have a big policy, and not the kind that somebody use when you die. Is the kind you can use while you're alive. The kind you can use while you're alive. And I saw something today. A couple of things that I saw today. Um, a couple of things that I saw today. I'm gonna see if I can put it up real quickly on Bardui Financial Services. It says that getting life insurance for your kids can protect their future insurability because life happens. You see, what happens here is that when your kid was 2 weeks old and they got that slap on the butt and the doctor said they're healthy, you should have gotten an IUL or a big policy for them. $50 a month would be a lot. $100 would be a lot. But now when they got older, 20s, 30s, life happens, they get jacked up with whatever it may be, then they're uninsurable, or insurability for them is a little challenging, then it becomes more expensive. There's something else I saw. Life insurance is for anyone who loves. I see all the time you guys talk about love on your pages. You love your kids. It's graduation time. So all of y'all posting your grandkids. Every single one of y'all posted there. You're all so proud. They graduated from kindergarten. I saw a post where someone said, y'all be acting up. All the kid did in kindergarten was color and draw. But still, it's a joke. But it's important. You got to celebrate those successes. Middle school, high school, college, trade school, a certificate for something, anything, a GED, I don't give a damn what it is. As long as you are progressing, it should be celebrated. But as it's celebrated, what are you doing to change your current situation? What are you doing? For example, you have some health challenges and your health is jacked up. Don't get mad. Ask God to give you comfort. Because especially if it's chronic, it means it's never getting better. You see, some things you can get better with some things, but some things you're never getting better. You just need to maintain it. Like end stage renal failure, dialysis. You may get a new kidney, you may not. But certain things are chronic, like COPD. You can't get better from it. A Tylenol ain't going to help you. And sometimes what happens with a lot of us is that we try to use Tylenols for everything. A boo-boo is not a critical or chronic or terminal illness. A boo-boo is something where you cut your hand, where you try to make a salad, you cut your hand, you put a Band-Aid on it. That's a boo-boo. But some things you got to, man, you got to. I keep saying health is wealth. And I'm at the stage in my life where I saw another GoFundMe today. One of my nieces was talking about one of their roommates. I don't know if it was from college or whatever. Posted a GoFundMe. And you all know my stance on GoFundMes. Especially, you see, like back home, you got to help family and friends. You got to. But you don't have to, but you should if you can or when you can. But in America, tout le monde, everybody who has health, Social Security number, legal alien, or U.S. citizen, can create generational wealth. And some of you have some money in the bank making chicken feed. Well, let's talk about annuities for a little bit before I parlay into something else. I'll read it to you. But just before I go into the annuities, right? This is what I was laughing about a little while. This is what a client sent me today. He sent me a picture. I'm going to post it on WhatsApp, and you all get to see that. I don't know how true this is. It says the world's oldest virgin, okay? The world's oldest virgin is hopeful she'll find the love of her life at age 123 years old. I got a lot. See, that's just a joke, but listen, at 123 years old. But listen, meet Teresi Nyarakujamba, 123-year-old virgin in Kenya, who adamantly believes she will find a man to love her regardless of her age. Well, praise the Lord, she's a virgin. You're supposed to be a virgin till you get married, anyways. I was a virgin until I got married. Everybody laughing at me. No, I wasn't. I was a bad boy. But I wish I was, though. I wish I was. I wasn't. But the thing about it, the reason why I laughed about this because it's funny, but it is, virtue is virtue. But listen, annuities. Let me tell you what an annuity is, because June is Annuity Awareness Month. Good evening, Miss Esther Duran Kazemi. Marcella Lewis laughs. All right, all right, all right. It says that an annuity is a contract between an individual and an insurance company that promises to pay an income you can never outlive. Let me explain it again. An annuity is a contract between an individual and an insurance company that promises to pay an income you can never outlive. But that income is only if you annuitize the annuity. Annuitize meaning start taking payments for over your life, or joint life with a significant other or child or whomever. That's what an annuity is. You know, and there's some people that I'm working with right now who have a lot of money, and I'm trying to get them to see the value of doing that. If they have their health, I'm going to parlay it into infinite banking, because annuities are tax deferred. They are not tax free. But infinite banking is tax free if you structure it properly. So for those of you who had 401ks, 403bs, 457 TSPs at old jobs, you should be contacting Mr. H. Terrence Bardui so he can help you. And you all know how to get in touch with me anyways. Does that say May? What does it say? Oh man, I have the wrong thing. Let me fix it. Let me fix it. I thought I updated it. I didn't update it. So I'll show this one. Sorry, I apologize. So that's what an annuity is. And some of you may have health challenges and you cannot put money into life insurance. You can put it into an annuity, because there's no underwriting. Your health doesn't matter. But I prefer, if you have a family member who's healthy, you use them instead, and you are the owner and they are the insured. And that way you can still control it and overfund it. I met with a client a couple of weeks ago, and this client has a lot of substantial amount of money. He even have gold that he said he wants to sell. But the funny thing about it is, the money that he have is sitting in the bank earning 0 point crap percent. And some of you have 401ks. Now it's 201ks, because you're spending it, you're using it for crap. A 401k was designed to help supplement your retirement. Are your retirement ready? And those of you who have 401ks or pension plan, 401ks, 403bs, 457s, and TSPs, when you are retiring or after you're age 50 and a half, are you calling Mr. Havis Terrence Bardui? I had a conversation with someone the other day and I scolded them because, I told them, come on, you know me. I'm family. You know me all my life. You need to be talking to me. Now, it's their prerogative. I can't force anybody to do anything. It's their prerogative. And to be honest, I'm going to say this. I've said it many times. And you guys think it's career suicide. It's not. I don't care. I don't give a damn who you do it with. And you said, hey, we should use the word damn. I did. But as long as you do it, I prefer you do it with me. But if you don't, do it with somebody. Now, I have a vested interest in your well-being. You see, transparency, even when you do it with me, you have to be transparent with the information that I ask you in terms of your objectives. There's so many people who've hit me up. I've had appointments with them. They're wasting my time. The appointment was not a waste of time. I said they're wasting my time. Because knowledge is power and wisdom is force. But wisdom without action is garbage. It's like A goal without a plan is just a wish. So you can wish to have a house, wish to have a car, wish to have anything, wish to get a better job, wish to go to school. But if you don't take it, put a plan into action to um, reach those goals, it's like a waste of time. So my question to you tonight is, are you guys wishers? Are you wishers or are you goal oriented? And I don't care what it is that you're doing. Are you wishers? Good evening, Miss Massicott. Rosanna Massicott. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well tonight. Mary Benjamin, Sakafet, Love Alone. Good to see you tonight. It's okay. Oh my gosh. Mrs. Kamem is on. Hey Annette, how you doing? Oh, she has a hymn. Jesus, I like that. How are you doing tonight? Thanks for tuning in tonight. Let me explain something to you guys. At the beginning of the show, I said, don't let anyone steal your joy. Nobody. Not your friend, not your coworker, not your boss, not your nenen, not your beau That's for Dominicans. Not your husband, your wife, your children, your side chick, your side piece, your side man, your man, your man. It's a private joke. Listen, folks, nobody, don't let anybody steal your joy. And you cannot concentrate on everybody and not yourself. And I'm learning that at a late age, that I have to take care of Terrence Bardui, Havis Terrence Bardui. He's from Dominica, Havis Terrence Badwill. I have to take care of me because if I don't take care of me, I won't be able to take care or help anybody. I won't be able to choose this with Terrence. And one thing you have to keep is your sanity. You gotta don't let anybody take this. Nobody. Nobody. Run from anybody that's gonna give you heartaches, drama, stress. Like I said, Dominica, cooey, vite. Run. Fast. Don't deal with it. I don't care if it's your mother, your aunt, your brother, your sister, your daughter, your son, your best friend. Run from it. Run from it. Run from it. And as you run from it, make sure you're putting something in place. Make sure you're talking to a financial professional like myself. Remember what I say, some will, some may, some won't. Next, I don't worry about people who want to waste my time. I run from them too. Like I said, Dominica, you think you're fooling me? No, you're not. Man, there's some will, some may, some won't. Next, there's many fish. I'm always fishing. Every day I fishing. I'm looking every day to find the next person that I can help. And there's people out there that I can help because everybody has debt. In the continental United States, everybody has debt. I got debt. You have to figure out how to eliminate your debt. This month is Father's Day. Your man, your son, your husband, they don't have insurance. They're healthy. Get one on them. Don't tell me. I saw a video where a pastor said, everybody needs to have life insurance. And if they don't have it, wake them up in the middle of the night and tell them you don't have life insurance. Because if you die right now, what am I going to do? Everybody needs to get it. Noelis Durant. Noelo Jalapointe Sacafet. Everybody needs to have it, excuse me. And I try to educate. I pontificate. I teach you how to eradicate debt. I saw someone on vacation the other day, going on vacation, and they always complaining, "You're buying PS last year. They haven't got any." I'm like, "Well, you get," and nobody didn't fund it for you. So what you have to do if you have debt, you have to tell all vacation, "Sorry, bye bye." Eliminate your debt, and then start doing your vacation thing. No, I'm not saying you can't do little things, a day trip here or there. It's just driving, you full tank of gas, $40, you fill your tank and you go and you do something. You have a picnic, you have a go at the beach if you're not too far. But I seen all you in Dubai, Los Cabos, Hawaii, Caribbean. Some of all in the Caribbean 4 or 5 times a year. I wish I could. I haven't been to the Caribbean since 2018. It's not that I can't afford to go. Just haven't been because I'm grinding. The same thing you all have to do with your specific situation. I spoke with someone the other day. And I don't care if they're watching and get mad. Young person, 40, early 40s. They say they want to retire by next year. You can't. Not if you didn't put stuff in place. I have a niece who's retiring next year. She's 43, but she's been in the school system for over 20 plus years, and she got a full pension. I praise the Lord for her. But we're not talking about her. We're talking about those who did not plan. A lot of people did not plan. I went to Walmart today to do something, and there was an old guy there checking receipts. I had Patriots gear on. He asked me, "You all got 7 Super Bowls?" I want to say Brady got 7. We got 6. But my point is, he's not there because he want to ask me what the Patriots. He's there because he needs to supplement his income. When you retire, you should have a great retirement. Are you 100% sure you're going to have a great retirement? Or do you have any doubts? If you have any doubts, you should be talking to me. Let me teach you how to eliminate debt. When you eliminate debt, that money that you were spending on debt, you can save it. I'm not opposed to you all going to Dubai and Paris and Italy and Portugal and Ghana and South Africa and where do we have that, the Blue Lagoon there? Where that place? In Iceland, South Plus, Belgium, wherever, England, Scotland, Ireland, and Wales. I don't have a problem with anybody going to any of those places. The only issue I have is don't put yourself in a position where you have so much debt and you're not eradicating the debt, or you don't have a plan. Like, for example, you may have some debt and you can say, if I work hard this year, I can eliminate my debt. But most people can't. If you have a mortgage, you can't. You've got somebody. I have a client with they have $275,000 worth of student loans. But guess what? We created a plan for them to eliminate that in 9 years or less. So when they retire, they're gonna be a rock star, and they love to travel. So that's why I tell them. So you travel, and you put it on Facebook. You do. I'm not opposed, man. I don't oppose to people having fun. You work hard. What did Donna Summer say? She works hard for the money, so hard for it, honey. She works hard for the money, so you better treat her right. You don't know what that song's about. But the point I'm trying to make here is that you work hard for your money, enjoy it, go on vacation. But make sure you put a little something there, a little something aside, and religiously. And if you're not doing that religiously, make sure you're putting it into, I keep talking about life insurance. So if something happens to you, your family is going to be okay. Some of you need to check your beneficiaries. Is the people who are your beneficiaries, are they worthy? I've had clients who have beneficiaries and the people are dead. I was talking to someone the other day who told me this person they want to remove a child because the child's not responsible. Things happen. If you have a job, if you're not working, I'm not talking to you. You don't have a job, I ain't talking to you. Get a job, or still watch Tuesdays with Terrence, but find a job. Then when you get a job, then you start saving incrementally. Little here, little there, and build. You can't spend everything you have. And if you're spending everything you have, you better make sure you got life insurance. Because if you get sick, you're going to access cash. It's called living benefits. It's called living benefits, and everybody should have it. You should have it. I should have it. Like I said, your nenen, your beau père, your side chick, your side man, your husband, your wife, your pastor, your preacher. And I'm cracking jokes to make my point because I just want to make you guys laugh. But the point, I don't care who the person is, every individual should prepare. And when you fail to plan, you plan to fail. So your health does not allow you, stop putting some in an annuity every month. It's called a flexible premium annuity. And if you have children and they're healthy and you're not, excuse me, you can use them. You can use your kids, excuse me. You can use your kids. They're the insured and you are the owner and you get to control it. You get to control it. This crusade is never going to stop. I live for Tuesdays with Terrence. I don't have it all together, folks. Please don't think I do. Don't think I'm this big baller, shot caller. I'm not. There's people watching now who've thanked me and told me, I'm glad I met you because I was able to do something for my father, something for myself, something for my kids. They've told me that. Those are testimonials I wish they would put on my page when I put stuff, but people are private. I can't put it out without their permission. This year and next year, what I want to start doing, I want to do testimonials with my clients, but some of my clients are very, very private. They don't even want you to know that they're my client. That's their prerogative and they're right. So you have to trust me when I tell you there's people doing stuff. There's people who've done business with me because they've seen Tuesdays with Terrence. There's some people who are bullshitting me because they've seen Tuesdays with Terrence. But you're not actually bullshitting me because you can't bullshit a bullshitter. La Pointe Monsorti, Point Michel, I come from. Dominica, and don't tell me I've been in this country almost 50 years. The Dominica will never leave me. The La Pointe. Jean La Pointe. No, we like Jamaho. My mother's a Jamaho. We like a Roro. We like a Beth. So you can't give me a 6 for a 9 like my mother would say. You're not interested. It's okay, man. I'll continue to do this. If you have children, you shouldn't be asking me any questions about life insurance. Get life insurance, then ask me the questions. You know, I don't have to give you the soliloquy or this 24-page report on why you need life insurance. I can tell you, you need it because for living benefits, if you get sick, you need it because kids got to go to college, you need it in case you can't work, you need it to eliminate debt, you need it to create a legacy, you need it to, and it's a whole bunch of things. You don't need, you know, you don't need a long hallelujah, like my mother would say. I keep using all my mother's, we call it mama isms. My mother had a whole bunch of isms. It was like 61, half a dozen in the other. You know, she had a whole bunch of them, a whole bunch of isms she had. And it's very important, young people, older people, mature people, that you prepare for your future. The only person who can take care of your current self, your future self, is your current self. What did Bowie? Oh, that was Matthew who said Bowie the host. You know, Jamaho like Roro, he's true. Jabawi too. Jabawi like Roro. I don't know now. But all I'm telling you guys is this. And for some of you who've newly, some of you are coming into the United States, or you have plans to come to the United States. Your families are filing for you. When you become legal, don't listen to the people who've been there for 10, 20, 30 years. Ain't doing, I almost said shit, ain't doing nothing. I said that, right? Listen to people who are giving you progressive information that you can use to better yourself. I talked to someone and I was so proud of them. I told them that yesterday. You know, they may be watching, they may watch it later. I told them I'm so proud of them. In spite of their situation, they've put stuff in place. And I'm so proud of them. So freaking proud of them. I've told them. You know, I have people watching now who I'm so proud of who, you know, have put stuff in place just in case. You know, but Jaheim had a song, Just in Case You Don't Make It Home Tonight. I want everybody to make it home tonight. Some of you should be at home already. So, with those of you with big monies in the bank, let's talk about infinite banking. You got health challenges? Let's talk about annuities. So, check this out. I saw a post. One of my friends put a post, right? And the post said this. I'm going to read it. It's what the post said. Testimony. It's because it's on Facebook. It's public. I can say it. I used to smoke cigarettes. God delivered me from them in 1991. No withdrawals or anything. And I know people like that too who just went cold turkey. I went like that with meat, cold turkey and partying, cold turkey. Meats, fish, cheese, dairy, you know, every all those. If you watch Choosers with Terrence and you don't know I'm a plant based, I'm a vegan, you're not really my Facebook friend. You, you like Roro too much. But this is what she said. Back then, cigarettes, I think, were $1 and some change. She's talking about a pack or whatever it was. I just found out today from one of my husband's co-workers, cigarettes are $9 a pack. I am so grateful I was delivered. Now I did some basic math. It's still there. $9, I just saw it, times 30 days, because most months have 30 days. That's $270. With $270, you can create $1 million legacy if something happens to you. Multi-million-dollar legacy based on your age. You can do infinite banking. So 270 a month times 12, that's $3,240. 3,200, can you see it? Yeah, right there. $3,240. That's how you create generational wealth. I know some habits are hard to break, but you can't spend all your money on habits that does nothing for you. I'm not preaching to you about smoking cigarettes or drinking alcohol or smoking weed or whatever you do. You know, it's on you. I'm not the moral police. What I am the financial services police, though. I'm the guy who tells you, Terrence, Tuesdays with Terrence. I'm the guy for Men's Month and Annuity Awareness Month that you could be putting $270 a month into an annuity if you had some health challenges. That's $3,240 a year. So let's say you are 40 and you don't retire, you're uninsurable, and you don't retire till you're 65. 40, 50, 60, that's 25 years. All right. 81,000 times the earnings over the years compounding. You'd have hundreds of thousands of dollars. At least maybe 100, 200,000, whatever it may be, according to what the rates are. And then as you get a raise at work, you know what the mistake a lot of people make? When they get a raise, they think it's more money to spend to hang out and go on vacation. If you were saving $5 and you get a $100 raise, you need to start saving $10. Double it up. Double it up. There's some people who know me all my life And when they did their 401k and other things, they never did any research. But when it comes to me, they want to research the company. They want to ask me questions, and you should do that. But you have to be fair. You never did it before. I'm not the one securing your legacy. There's multi-billion-dollar companies that I represent who's been around for over 100 years, all of them, that secures your legacy financially. Some of you are watching in Dominica right now, in St. Martin right now. I don't know, England. I don't know, TNT, Barbados, Antigua. I don't know where you're watching from. Canada, Mexico. You all have family members in the continental United States. And I'm not saying they're not doing anything. They're putting money in the bank for what? It doesn't benefit you that way. Because the bank is lending that money out to somebody and making big money. They're charging you compounding interest and they're giving you simple interest, chicken feed. You can't do that. June is Annuity Awareness Month, and some of you start doing your research about annuities and then start asking me questions. Put it in the chat. Ask me questions, not tonight. Come on my page and ask me questions. DM me. I want to pick up my people. Those who speak patois. Zoka DM moi. Toutes sortes de bagay. You have family in the United States? Tell them, do you know what? Are you on Facebook? Yes, I am. Well, do you know who Havis Badwil is? Or Havis Terrence Bardoui? If you go to some bougie, he has a show. He talks Tuesdays with Terrence where he talks about what you should be doing every Tuesday at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Oh, you're not on Facebook? Well, he's on LinkedIn. Oh, you're not on LinkedIn? Garçon, he on YouTube. You know, on YouTube? Everybody on YouTube because YouTube, all you have to do is just plug in YouTube. Twitter. There's different places you can see what I talk about. And if it's not for you, share it with family and friends. There's some people watching, and this is not an indictment on any one of you. Don't think, but I can actually say it religiously. Esther Duran Kazimi tonight will share this. Atlin Pittman will share it. Peaches Goodwill will share it. Let me see who I know for a fact will share it. I'm looking. Now, it doesn't mean some of you all doesn't share, and you don't have to share. You can like, and you can tell someone about it. You say, go on his page and watch it. It's public information. I'm not saying some of you don't share. You don't have to share everything I say. But to create a legacy that's more than your parents left for you or didn't leave for you, the ball is in your court to create it. Invest in your children's inheritance. And tell your children, some of you have children, there's someone who does not watching tonight. I won't even say who it is, but they live in New York. They referred me to their child. Their child is brilliant in financial services and said to me, Davis, I've never heard of this before, the concepts that you talk about. I said, well, you know why? Because the wealthy don't teach you those things. Banks are not telling you that. They're not telling you about BOLI, bank-owned life insurance, or COLI, corporate-owned life insurance. They're not telling you about infinite banking. They're not telling you how to become the bank because they're using it on you. Wealthy people don't tell you their secrets. So I'm here educating the masses. And that person last year, they asked me how much I'm going to get paid for what I did for them. The whole family I protected. And I did some infinite banking, getting out of debt, IULs, annuities, everything for them. They said, oh my gosh, really? I said, yeah. I said, I wish you would come on board on a part-time basis. And I told that person I only want 3. If I had 3 clients like this person a month, just 3. Now, 3 is not a lot of people, If I have three clients like that, that client I just talked about, I'm going to tell you how much I'll be making a year. I know what it is, but I'm going to calculate it for you. And you all will be in my DM asking me for money. All right. If I have three people like that, right? Times 1.2 million a year. Just three of those clients, based on what that client did. And I know you see me in Dominica, I buy in a big house. And I come and run for politics. That's a joke. No boy. I couldn't be a politician. I'm too honest. I'm too transparent. The show is called Tuesdays with Terrence. My name is H. Terrence Bardui. Some people call me H. Some people call me Havis. Some people call me Terrence. Some people call me Mr. Bardui. If you're from La Pointe and Dominica, it's Mr. Badwil. And if you're from La Pointe, Point Michel, it's Luku Boy. Dominica made me. Boston raised me. Now the South sustains me. Health is wealth. Don't let anybody steal your joy because people will try. Family, friends, foe, stay true to you. Stay true to the cause. I will never do anything else by God's grace as long as I'm alive and I have my senses. This is all I do. I don't fry chicken. I don't braid hair. I was going to say something, but I get in trouble. I'm not going to say. But I know that's all I do is give advice. And the reason why I do is because, turn this on.
Battery 5. Connected to Fire Salad Scammer.
The reason why I do
Connected to
is
Fire Salad
because
Scammer 2.
I want everybody to know there's non-traditional ways to create. See the figure? 1,080,000 a year. If I have three clients, like this one person who referred one, some of you need to refer your family members to me who live in the United States. And this person didn't become my client, but they told me my daughter. And it's one of my A1 clients. All my clients are important. I love them all. I love you all. So tonight, you can subscribe, you can like, you can share, you can follow Bardui Financial Services. If you don't follow Bardui Financial Services, go on Facebook on Bardui Financial Services and follow. Havis Badwill on Facebook. Havis Badwill, H. Terrence Bardui on LinkedIn. HTB964 on Twitter. And Bardui Financial Services on YouTube. That's it. My goal is to educate the masses every Tuesday. You see, people get high from drugs and alcohol. I get high on talking to you about this. Man, it's a turn on. I can't wait for Tuesday night. Sometime when the hour finish, like, no, I'm 3 minutes over. Forgive me. I don't even want to go, but I have to go. Got a long trip tomorrow. Gonna get some rest. I love you. I care about you. And for those of you who sent me texts that made me laugh tonight, God bless you. Like, share, follow, subscribe. Bardui Financial Services, Havis Bardui. That's Facebook. HTB964 Twitter. Bardui Financial Services. Go on YouTube and subscribe to the channel. So if you're not by a phone and you have Facebook on your phone, you can go YouTube and watch me on Tuesday nights. Just spend an hour with me. It's not much time. You have enough time tonight to go watch Netflix. In 3.5 years, I missed one show. I've done this show sick as a dog. I've done this show in so much mental and physical and pain and issues. And when I come on, I'm smiling and I'm happy. Like the song says, you don't have to be a star to be on my show. You don't have to be, you
Call
know,
from unknown.
you see, look at, you see this, my princess, that's my client. She's calling me. You see her? That's what I would look like a chick. I'm going to tell her, I'm going to call her in 1 second. Listen, folks, the song says you don't have to be a star to be on my show. The song says, you know, come as you are, and I'll help you win. Good night, everybody. Like and share. I love you. Terrence, thank you, my esteemed client, for my hat. Come in.
Family, come as you are, with just your heart, and I'll help you win. Are you rejected or hurt? Send me your word, much more than you put in. Now I don't need no superstar, 'cause I'll accept you as you are. You won't be denied, 'cause I'm satisfied with the help that I can provide. You don't have to be rich family to be on my show. You don't have to have a million family to be on my show.
Boom, that was the Jala Point, Miss Maynard Thomas, all the way in Stelville, Georgia, singing You Don't Have to Be a Star. I almost got up and danced, but I forgot my shirt. I only have a console on, so I couldn't do that. I would have been arrested by Facebook and they would have blocked me. So that's your joke for tonight. God bless you. I love each and every one of you. Like, share, subscribe. You can't like, share. You can't share, subscribe. You gotta subscribe. Tell somebody about it. It's all in your hand. I love you. Good night, everybody. Yes, I need my lips chap. I need I need chapstick. I lick it. Bye bye. I love you. I love you. I love you. And you and you and you and you and